Hello, this is Sunil Sunder Raj with Jersey Sporting News. This evening, I'm happy to be speaking with Damaris Rodriguez, a junior at the Jersey City University and point guard on the Gothic Knights women's basketball team. Once again, Damaris, great to be speaking with you. Thank you so much, again for taking time out, and
Thank you for having me.
congratulations on just a stellar 2022-23 season.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, you racked up some more honors here, Damaris. Most importantly, named Metropolitan Basketball Writers Association Division III Player of the Year, the third straight year All Met First Team. I'm just wondering, where do these accolades now stack up compared to the other ones?
Honestly, I can't keep getting more awards because I'm running out of space over here.
I mean, I think you had some time to reflect on it. I mean, how much you've been able to, again, every year, just remarkably, just getting better and better, and then of course being honored for those accomplishments, for your work on the court. What does
Yes.
it mean to you personally? I mean, it's got to be just a incredible feeling, it said to have your peers and of course the media out there, again, shower you, said with all this heap and praise and with those awards.
Yeah, I'm super, super thankful. I've been playing this game since I was 4 years old. My dream is to make it to the WNBA. So I work at this every single day, literally morning, lunch, night. Well, I eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. So
Yeah.
I mean, it feels amazing finally to get recognized for all this in the metropolitan area.
Yeah.
That's huge for me. But
Yeah.
you just got to keep getting better in the off season and every single day. Then that's what I do.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, and look at this, in terms of NJAC Player of the Year, third straight All NJAC first team selection, 11-time NJAC Player of the Week. His past season averaged 24.3 points per game, 6.4 assists, 2.5 steals, 5.1 rebounds, and logged 37.8 minutes on the court. I mean, your durability and strength is just, magnificent. But you led the nation in total points to 679, 24.3 points per game. I said also leading the nation, 6.4 assists, fourth in Division III, 71 total steals, 40.6 field goal percentage, and 83.3% at the free throw line. Your 180 total assists, second in the nation. I mean, the fact that you are flourishing on both ends. I mean, just the attention to detail that you have and you possess, that is just, fantastic. Just talk about, again, you have that work ethic, you have that that grit and determination, but just talk about it because it takes a lot of hard work 24/7, 365 here, Damaris.
It's definitely tiring. It's definitely something that I don't want to get up and do every single day. But
Yeah.
like I said, I have a goal. I have a goal, and
Yeah.
in order to reach it, I just think to myself, if I'm not, there's other people out there that want it just as bad as me. So if I'm not working, they are. So
Yeah.
that's my mentality. I just love basketball. I love the sport. So if I love something, I'm gonna give it everything I've got. So that's why I work hard on both ends of the floor. I mean, I love playing defense, honestly. So
Yeah.
that's I don't know. I just give everything I got when I'm on the court.
Hey, you know what? I wanted to hit this point right away is that when you're out there on the court, and I wanted to get you could take people behind the scenes from a player's perspective. Once you hit that court, you turn into an entirely different person. I mean, just like, in terms of being locked in and, just attacking, 120% for all 40 minutes. So just talk about like, what is flowing through your mind, Damaris, during those moments.
Honestly, that's funny you say that because
Yeah.
I don't hear anybody in the stands while I'm playing
Yeah.
most of
Yeah.
the time. Like if it's somebody cheering for me or something, like I just block everything out. I'm just too locked into the game. I'm
Yeah.
focused. Like I don't let any outside noise affect me, which I used to let it affect me, but I'm getting better
Yeah.
at it. Um and yeah, like you said, I just like as soon as I hit the court, the game starts, I'm just locked into the game and
Yeah.
nothing else matters in that moment.
Hey, what is it, when you're taking that court or warming up and before the game, and I'm just wondering what's transpiring. I've seen, I've been to a couple of games, of course, at the John J. Moore Athletics Fitness Center there in Jersey City. What's for you, especially at the home games or even away as well? What's going through your mind? Like, what are you doing, like, pregame, just to get yourself amped up and, like, really focused, it said that laser focus there.
Literally, all I'm thinking about is winning the game. That's literally all that's on my mind. I'm not even joking. Like,
Yeah.
I can listen to
Yeah.
music. I'll do my ball handling on the side, but I'm a big sore loser. I can admit
Yeah.
that. I hate losing.
Yeah.
Um, so that's literally, even when we get in the circle, I tell my team, like, let's just go out there, have fun, but we need to win this game. Like, that's all I'm worried about, is winning this game. I could care if I have 2 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. As long as we win this game, I'll
Yeah.
be happy.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, you got a special jersey number 23. I'm wondering, when you put that jersey on, that New Jersey City University Gothic Knights jersey on, uh, every time you take that floor, I said, whether it's a home or away game, what is that for you? What is that, inner, said feeling for you?
But you're gonna wear that Jersey City across your chest. You gotta play. You
Yeah.
gotta play like a dog.
Yeah.
Like, it's just hustle, discipline. You if you're gonna wear it, you gotta wear it proud. That's not something you just put across your chest. You gotta earn that. So
Hmm.
just being able to wear that jersey and go out there and perform, it's just a blessing.
Definitely. I got to cover a couple of the home games there at the John J. Moore Athletics Center in Jersey City. And I think it's one of the best environments, said, if not like, especially with the Ed Jack, but also here in the state of New Jersey. But these first 3 years, said playing there, what is so unique about that building? What brings out the best in, you guys, every time you're out there on the floor? And obviously the
Our
record speaks for
fans,
itself. Yeah.
our fans, 100%. The fans we just keep getting more and more fans every year, and
Yeah.
it just gets better. I mean, I feel like we have the best court in the NJAC. It's beautiful. The rims are amazing. So when everybody's there cheering us on, it's just, I feel like I said, I feel like we have the best court in the NJAC.
Yeah. Hey, it just hit me as well. Like, I almost look at you as like a little pit bull out there, like, just the way you are. But what do you do? I'm wondering, like, in terms of preparing for a season, and as you said, it's not easy, getting up every day, going through the rigors, going through the training. But what do you do specifically? I know you don't want to give away all your, secrets, but just like,
No, I
what
want everybody.
what are some of the intangibles that you and said have it, as in your arsenal, that you are able to, like, say, hey, this is the perfect, blueprint. This is what's, is going to carry me through a season.
Honestly, I don't have like a set. Literally every single day, I'll run a mile almost every single day. So I do
Hmm.
cardio, I lift weights, I play basketball. Like, it's not just
Yeah.
all basketball. Like, I do things to help me run faster. I do things to help me jump higher.
Yeah.
Like, you just got to work on all aspects of it. Even like, I work on my ball handling. I work on everything, and just getting stronger. Being stronger helps, obviously. Being faster,
Yeah.
being in shape. So I'm already working out on the off season, so that by the time the season comes, none of when I have to run a 10 in a minute, that doesn't phase me. When we have to run a
Yeah.
17, it doesn't phase me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and I also know that I play almost the whole game, so I
I
have to be.
know, I know. Yeah, you definitely have that endurance, said set in motion. They talk about also with nutrition, rest and recovery and mental health. Because I think if you're not, everybody talks about the physicality of sports, especially basketball, but I think, as you said, mentally, the fact that you're able to block out the noise, I said, just stay within yourself. And you got one of the sweetest jump shots. I mean, honestly, you've worked on that tirelessly. But talk about some of those mitigating factors, because I think they're just as critical, to your success.
I just like I said before, I feel like the mental part of the game is definitely harder than the physical. Because once you let something mentally affect you, it ruins your whole game. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, it's happened to me a couple times where referees aren't making the right calls, or you got someone in the
Yeah.
stand saying something to you.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I get very mad, and then it just throws me off my game. Even though
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes it makes me a little bit better,
Yeah.
but definitely you just got to be able to take that. That's part of, unfortunately, that's part of the game. And if
Yeah.
you can know how to handle it, then that's obviously better. Yeah.
I know there are players taller than you, and it's just like it's sometimes David versus Goliath. But the fact is that you have the heart of a champion and a lion. Like it does not phase you at all to get inside, get dirty, go, hard at the paint. I mean, it's just again, it's just that. I mean, just to sit back and watch it, and which I got to do in the then Jack, said tournament championship game against Rowan. But what is it about you that just there's no fear? I mean, it's just you're fearless.
I mean, height doesn't matter to me. It's hard. It's what you got in here. So,
Yeah.
like I said, I don't like to lose. I don't care who I'm going against. You could be the best player in the world. I'm gonna put my money on myself only because I know what I'm going to give. I don't know
Yeah.
what any other person is going to give. So I know that every time I step on a court, whoever I'm going against, you could be 6'5". I'm giving you everything I got. Even if I lose, I'm gonna give you my best shot every time.
When you think back, where you started out, it said a couple of years ago, again, to see where you are now at the top of your game, top of the ladder, what comes to your mind that first time you stepped onto the floor there, at home, and to see where I know this season didn't end the way you wanted to, but just just talk about that progression, that journey.
When I first stepped onto that court, I could say I was so nervous. I was shaking. I was so scared. I was like, I'm about to play so bad. And just now as a junior and after this season, like it's so much different. I'll step onto the court like saying, I know I'm about to kill in this game. Like I know I'm
Yeah.
about to do good. And that's
Yeah.
something Coach Pat has actually taught me. Like you just have to be positive. Like even when I would go to the free throw line as a freshman, I would be scared when I'm dribbling there. I'm like, I'm not about to make this.
Yeah.
Now I go to the free throw line. I'm like, you brought the wrong person to the free throw line because I'm about to make these two baskets.
Yeah, yeah, it's nothing but butter. I mean, it said money in the bank there. I mean, the fact that you still have another year left, you've already eclipsed the 1,000 point club. That was in a January 18th win over Montclair State. I mean, to think, that you're still again chalking up the points here. That was significant. I for you as well.
Can you repeat that last part?
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
sorry. I was just saying about the Montclair State game where you eclipsed the 1,000 point, joined the 1,000 point club. I mean that had to another meaningful game, and just in terms of another accomplishment. I said and just being able to have those with the again the other accolades that had to mean a lot for you as well, Damaris.
Oh yeah, it definitely meant a lot. It was special, especially hitting it at Montclair because
Yeah,
my sophomore year when we hit the buzzer beater against them.
yeah.
So I feel like I always have something nice inside that gym. But um, yeah, I'm definitely proud of myself. Like I said, I've been working hard, and my goal is just to continue to get better.
Yeah. Hey, I was going to ask you later on, but actually, I wanted to say about this season. It seems like you guys have that underdog, mentality and role. Like you may struggle in the beginning, in the middle of the season, but when it comes to crunch time, you guys, are just again, it's there's a light that just gets set off there. And again, here ended on a 12-2 run, 17 and 12 overall, 14-4 in the NJAC, first ever NJAC regular season title, first ever number one seed in the NJAC tournament, the 53-year program history of NJCU. I mean, what is it? What was it? What is it about this team, this program? It just seems like, that there are teams that just catch that spark and that lightning, in a bottle at the end of the season, but it works.
Look, I don't know what it is. Every season we start it's always a rough start. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't have players like at practice. It's always something. Somebody's
Yeah.
injured. We did have players quit on us this season. Some of our best players too, but
Hmm.
like we just kept fighting, and that's one thing I
Yeah.
can say about my team is that no matter what, we're gonna keep fighting.
Yeah.
Um, till the end of the game, of course. But yeah, like you said, I don't know what happened. Some like a switch just changed, and we were just
Yeah.
went on a winning streak for a little bit. But I felt it coming. I felt it coming. We always
Yeah.
tend to do that.
Yeah. No, definitely. I mean, for
Oh,
you guys to overcome those obstacles and, be able to rise above and still have the year that you did
yeah.
is a
Although we
testament
didn't,
to all of you guys, to your hard work. I mean, to
yeah,
have that discipline, yeah.
we didn't get the outcome we wanted, but I thought we had a phenomenal season. Like this was probably our best season. Yeah, this was our best. This was my best season playing at NJCU.
Yeah. I
Even though we
mean,
didn't win the championship, we won the division, not the what is it? Yeah,
the regular season title. I mean, you won
yes,
the
the
regular
regular
season
season.
title. I mean,
Yes.
3 straight trips during your tenure to the NJAC, tournament championship game. That has to be celebrated. I mean, that's not easy for a team to do that year after year. I mean, repetitive. I mean, you lose players, but it seems like this program retools, finds, it said that, perfect element just in terms of the chemistry, and then you guys just roll from there.
Like yeah, like I said, we also do have a lot of like new pieces and stuff like that. So it's always
Mm-hmm.
in the beginning a little difficult to get our chemistry together. But
Yeah.
towards the end, like I said, we went on a winning streak, and I don't know, once we hit like playoffs, it's like something just strikes in us.
Yeah.
And
And be able to come back. I mean, you guys were down and out, said even in the tournament, and
yep,
were
we
able
were
to
down.
rally and come back and win.
Yes, we kept fighting. Even in the when we played against TCNJ this season,
Yeah.
we were down like the whole game, and then we just kept fighting. We went into overtime, and we ended up winning.
Yeah.
You just can't give up. You got to keep fighting. The game's not over until it's over.
That's true. Great. Well said. Hey, you reached the ECAC, tournament championship game. What was that experience, playing in that tournament as well, Damaris?
That was my first time in that tournament. I thought it was pretty
Mm-hmm.
cool. It was a cool experience. We didn't get the outcome that we wanted.
Yeah.
I felt like we definitely should have won. Definitely could have won. But
Mm-hmm.
everything happens for a reason, and maybe that will spark something under us just for the start of next season. And like you said, I mean, I've been to the championship 3 years in a row. Like you can't ask for anything more than that. I
Yeah.
mean, obviously, I wish we would have won, but like I said, everything happens for a reason, and we're just gonna come back next season stronger and better.
Yeah, no, definitely. Hey, we've talked about it numerously, balancing out the role of being a student athlete and majoring in criminal justice. I mean, there's so much that goes into it. People don't understand. I'm sure that you can let everyone know, because between the lifts, the practices, the games, the travel, man, it really takes a lot out of you guys, and like, especially you, and the fact that you have to still be able to, get that time management organization down pat and focus on your studies as well. I mean, talk about now heading into your final year. What was this year? It said, what did that entail for you?
Well, being a student athlete it's very exhausting. People don't understand how exhausting it truly is. Like just the
Yeah.
work, the practice, then homework, then class. It's a lot. It's a lot. And, you just got to be able to manage it well and, keep your mental right. Obviously, the easier said than done. But
Yeah.
if you really want something, you're going to figure out a way to make it possible. So
Yeah.
that's really what it is. But it is exhausting. It is tiring,
Yeah.
but there's always a way.
That's true. Yeah, no, I agree 100% with you. Hey, let's talk about head coach Pat Devaney. I said before we came on the air, just talking about the interview I conducted with Coach Devaney recently. Very compelling interview. Coach Devaney, diving into his past coaching and playing days, and you know running into, as said, some issues, and especially with the law, but he, able to, um, you know, make that comeback, rise up from hitting rock bottom, working his way up the ladder, and you see him coming back to his alma mater, coaching, especially he was assistant coach, women's basketball, um, and then becoming the head coach. What has he meant to you here these first 3 years, and just in terms of his leadership on and off the court?
Coach Pat is literally the best. He keeps it real all the time. He's always 100%. He's gonna tell you how it is, even if you don't like it. He's gonna tell you what it is, 100%. And our relationship is very good on and off the court. He's like a father figure to me. So just for him to, like I said, for even him to even go on the interview and tell you his story, that
Hmm.
was a lot. I mean, everyone deserves another chance, and if you fall down 9 times, get back up 10. And he's
Yeah,
shown that's what tells us. That's what he shows. He shows us he cares. He tells us about himself. He doesn't hide anything from us.
yeah.
We know exactly who he is, what he's done, but he's changed his life around for the better, and he's an amazing man, an amazing coach. And yeah, I really appreciate him.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the fact that I know he alluded to the fact how hard, how difficult that was to share that news or break that news to you guys about, passing discretions, and just, not easy, said again, to open up, with that type of news. But the fact that he manned up and he was able to do that. And I think, probably just clear the air and let everybody know, look, this is what happened when I was younger. But the fact is he learned from his mistakes and atoned for it. And, obviously a better man now. I said not only just a head coach, but a father and husband, a son. And it's just, again, wonderful to see, what he's done with this program, and, how he's led it to be a powerhouse, not only the
Yes.
NJAC, but in the state of New Jersey, but across the nation.
Yeah, he's done an amazing job. He's really good at what he does. Recruiting as well. I feel like next season we're gonna have an even better team.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, he's amazing. He's good at recruiting. I mean, for our team, everyone sees our success, so a lot of girls do want to come play with us. So like I said, I mean, he knows what he's doing as a coach. He knows, and plus he's got a little game in him too.
That's
But
great.
yeah.
That's great. Hey, let's talk about New Jersey City University. There have been some tumultuous times, some ups and downs, twists and turns. I mean, it's not been, a straightforward path. It's been, the university's been in the news, but still standing tall. Right now at the present time. Can you talk about the support from the administration athletic department for the women's basketball team?
I feel like the support at NGCU is amazing. Honestly, all my professors, they really help like student athletes and understand that it's a lot on their plate.
Hmm.
And they really care about you individually. Like if you don't understand something, you can go to them and they'll help you. And just even just administration such as Jeff Jordan, he's like a mentor to me. He's also literally like my father figure. Just everyone there
Hmm.
is so supportive, and you never feel alone. I feel like it's like a true family there at NJCU.
Yeah.
So, and a part of the reason I feel like our basketball team has helped, our success has helped with the NJCU school. So everyone is like
Yeah.
a big fan of the women's basketball team over
Yeah.
there. So,
No,
yeah.
definitely. I agree. I agree. Hey, you talked about support. I know that family is everything to you, and to have them, especially I in the stands there at the championship game, the NJAC tournament championship game against Rowan, family, friends, just representing us at Secaucus, New Jersey. I mean, just talk about. I mean, that's just like gotta warm your heart, and just knowing that you have that, as said, on your back, and just you can really lean on them, said during, again, the good and bad times.
Oh yeah, my support system is the best. I have my mom, my brothers. my aunts, my uncles, my cousin. I had everybody at my championship game. Friends, everyone, the
Yeah,
support, even from people that I don't even know, like the support never goes unnoticed. And
yeah,
I just really appreciate the people who come and support not only me, but my team as well. Um, but yeah, that's what makes us play better. When we have the more fans,
yeah.
we'll put on the show.
Yeah, I don't want to forget about the student body, the student section, which deserves a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
credit as well, because they
Oh
definitely,
yeah. Our
you
student
hear
section.
their voices loud and clear during the home games.
Oh yeah. Our student section is the best. They just yell, scream anything they want. We're super loud, and yeah, our fans are the best.
You're a seasoned vet now, so you've been playing in the NJAC, said for 3 years. From where you sit, year by year, where does the conference now heading into your final year? I mean, how good has it progressed and gotten better here?
I feel like the NJAC is one of the best conferences in Jersey.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I feel like it's grown from my freshman year to now. Like the competition definitely is better. Um, to me, D1, D2, D3, I'm not with all that division stuff. I feel
Yeah.
like I feel like my team could compete with anybody we want to compete with,
Hmm.
and other teams as well in the NJAG. I feel like it's a good conference. It's a good
Yeah.
conference to play. It's great competition. Um, but yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, I think, and what's great about it is that you played some, out of state teams as well, and there's no backing down. Every year, you guys want to see like where again you stand, compared to the rest of the field out there in the competition. And I thought that was great. Brings out the best in
Yeah.
both teams, but especially you guys, prepares you, of course, for down the road when it comes to tournament time. So I think that's, and again, having the Jersey City University, the name recognition across the country.
Yeah, I love playing against D1 schools because one, just for the recognition, like you said, and two, I just like to show people. I just like to show people who I am and what I'm capable of doing. Like,
Hmm.
and that division doesn't matter
Yeah,
really.
no,
Um, just like like I said, when you step on that court, give everything you got, and
that's right.
I don't care if it's D1, D2, D3. You're gonna get the same Damaris
Yeah.
playing every single time.
Definitely. Hey, before you get the final word here, Damaris, I think this is one question, definitely a topic I wanted to discuss with you, because I think you really are the best. I mean, just in terms of being a role model for the kids out there, younger girls, women, uh, playing sports, especially the game of basketball, because it's so competitive. Playing it at the high school level and then transitioning to college. And I think you give a lot of hope and inspiration to those younger players. I'm just wondering what advice you would give to them, because you know what, I'll be honest between you and me. I told you I have a daughter in high school, sophomore. Man, bunch of sophomores got cut from the basketball team, very demoralizing, very discouraged, moved on to other sports. And I felt, that wasn't right. So, you know what? Everybody deserves a chance, I think, to play the game. And, she loves, watching the game and even playing it. So just wondering what advice you would give, to them out there.
My advice is to just never give up. Keep working hard. And like I said earlier, if you truly want something and you put your mind to it, you could do whatever you put your mind to. Um, don't let whatever anybody else says, the haters bring you down. Just keep working. Keep working. Trust the process. Because it is a process. It's not something
Hmm.
that's just gonna come overnight. But my goal is to just keep inspiring and just keep getting better.
Sounds good. Hey, I wanted to ask you quickly, Secaucus High School, because I know you got love for your alma mater. So, I know you probably, just in terms of the reaction, from your community, from the high school, what has that been like? It's got to be electric.
Oh yeah, when I walk into my high school now, I feel like I'm famous over there. But yeah, I just love the support I get from like Secaucus, still people from Secaucus High School, just reaching out to me, congratulating me, and just seeing like telling me how my game has improved so much. And like I said, the support just never goes unnoticed. I appreciate all the support I get, and I wouldn't be able to do this without all the support that I get.
Yeah. Yeah. No, definitely. Well said. All right, Damaris, you get the final word and message. The floor is well deserved in terms of your message to family, friends, teammates, coaches, New Jersey City University, administration, athletic department, that fan base out there locally and nationally. So I know that there are a lot of people you want to thank, Damaris.
Yes, I want to say thank you to everybody. Like I said, I wouldn't be able to do this without my supporters, my family, my mom especially, Jeff Jordan, Coach Pat, just everybody who watches me and roots for me. Anybody who loves me, I love them back. So I just want to say thank you to everybody and thank you for having me, Sunil.
No problem. A true honor and privilege. You know, it always is. And I can't thank you enough, Damaris. And again, congratulations on an outstanding 2022-23 season. And I mean, you know, sky's the limit in 2023 and 24. And looking forward to seeing what you accomplish and wishing you the best, you know, on the New Jersey City University women's basketball team.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.